Today, we're going to be playing Sudoku, extreme difficulty, and as you can see by this beautiful kangaroo, I don't know. Anyways, what I wanted to talk about is that, as you can see, it is pretty late. Actually, you can't see, but now you can. Boom. It's almost midnight. That's what I wanted to talk about today, because it is difficult with my schedule to wake up early at the same time every day, because there's days where I literally have to wake up super early, and then there's other days, especially the days that I have to wake up super early, that the night before I have a game like at 10 p.m., 11 p.m. So I'm back home, it's almost midnight, and after exercise it's hard to like fall asleep, and then you eat a little bit, obviously, because you're like starving, and then like I don't fall asleep till like 2 a.m. and then obviously I usually need like 8-9 hours of sleep, so then I'm not up till like 10 11 a.m. But then there's days I have to get up early, so that's kind of what I've been struggling with. But great advice from a friend was to simply force yourself to wake up at the same time anyway. That way, even if you're tired, you just take a nap throughout the day. And I think that is great advice, but I haven't been following it. I've been snoozing. I think that's all the ones, right? Tack, 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 tack. And yeah, now let's look at the twos. What are the twos? Twos. This is my strategy. I just put the pencil mark everywhere, and then I just skip to solving. That's usually the best way to do it. Tack. Here, it could either be these two or these two, but it can't be any of these two. You want to know why? Because if it were to go here, then it wouldn't be able to go in any of these two. But in this box, it has to be one of these two. That's why it can only be these two. You see? Sometimes you have to use your big brain when playing this. It does get quite crowded, and sometimes I make a mistake, which is annoying, especially if I go too fast, or if I'm talking or not paying attention. That's what happens. So we've done this box. Boom, boom. We've done this box. This box has not been completed. This box has done. This box has not been completed either. Oh no, it has. It was these two. This box only has 3 possibilities. This box, stack. This box. Okay, we're done with 2s. Now we go to 3s. Yeah, you see, every option gets increasingly more difficult. 3s, 3s, 3s. 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, dale. So I know it might look a little boring, but there's actually a lot going on here. If you don't know how Sudoku works, you need to have numbers 1 through 9 in every column, in every row, and in every box, but no number can repeat twice. So here, for instance, this box needs a 3, right? But the 3 can't go here because it can't go in any of these 3 because it's already once in this column. And it can't go in any of these 2 because it's already in this row, but it needs to have one in this box. So the only 2 possible locations are these 2. You see, it's quite a logical game like that. But when you play extreme difficulty, it is pretty difficult. Well, that's the whole point of extreme difficulty. And now you'll see, for instance, this 4 right here, it's by itself, which literally means that this, and basically you just fill it out with a pencil, and eventually you go by a process of elimination. That's usually how I do it. And it might take like a little longer initially, but as soon as you start eliminating all the ones that can be eliminated, then you're good. And I have 3 hints, which I might use if I really need to. Obviously, there are no 4s anywhere here, so they could be anywhere. Let's look at 5s. 5, you see, once again, there's only 2 options here, or I mean 2 numbers. So, okay, so here's another example of the same thing with the 2s here. Because the 5s can only be in these 2 options, that means the 5s can't go in any of these 3, and it can't go here because of this. So it has to be one of these 3. Okay, what about the middle? The middle, 1, 2, 3. These 2 already have it, and then these can go anywhere. Same thing here, they can go anywhere. Up here, they can also go anywhere, and we've done up here. Now we go to 6. 6 has 3. It's already a little bit better. Tac, tac, tac. Kind of cuts it off. You can only go here or here. Then you go to the middle. You only have these 3. You go to this top one here. You only have these 4. You go to this one here. It cuts off like an L, so you have these 4. The bottom here, it also cuts off like an L, but there's only 2 options. And then in the bottom here, you have these 4. Now we go to the 7. Oof, we have the center 7. Okay. So 7 can go here in this box. It can go only in one of these 3. I haven't gotten any numbers yet, which is okay because that is not always the goal, right? Okay, so once again, in this box, the 7s can only go here. So that means these 7s can't be there. Oh my gosh, did I accidentally re-click a 3 or something? Oh boy. Yeah, you see, that's also annoying. Like if I misclick a number and then it removes, and then that number that is supposed to be there just disappears. So then I just don't have that anymore. Frustrating. Is that it? 3, 4, 6. Okay, 7s. We still need to do. Was there a 2 here? No. Yeah, I just sometimes I like, and as you might see, actually, I also have a little light here, which I got for like 30 bucks. I think makes it really clear. You can see my face better as I stare into your eyes. I'm just kidding. Okay. So we are almost done with the preliminary stage of Sudoku, is what I like to call it. Ooh, the 8 is also going to be a nightmare. Gotcha. Yeah, you can see how quickly it can become a nightmare. Oh, actually, so you know what? Since it's only these 2 in this area, that means it can't be in any of these 3. Because if it was one of these 3, then there could be no 8 here. And it can't be the top, so it's one of these 3. Perfect. So we've done the 8s on all 4 of these tangents. Now it can be here. Something I don't like, though, that there is on the mobile version, but clearly not here, is when you click a number, like when I click 8, it puts in bold all the ones that I have small. So it's easier to see where I think all of them are. But we don't have that option here, apparently. Unless if there's a setting. Is there settings or something? More? No. Nope. Oh, well. The 9 has 3, which is fantastic. Oh, finally. Tac, tac, tac. Finally, we have an official 9 in the books, which is great. You see, usually even in the preliminary stage, I can at least get a number or 2. Now, tac, tac. It's one of these 2. But because it's one of these 2, that means the 9 can't go anywhere here. So it's here or here. Yep. Now in this box, tuck, tuck, crosses here and here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just this bottom one now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I look for the boxes where, because I've gone through all the numbers now. You see, for instance, this box only has a 5. So that means there can't be a 3. Wait, why can't there be a 3? I think there can be a 3. You see what I'm saying? Like, sometimes I doubt myself, I guess. Okay, so in this box, there could be a 3 here or here, here, here. I think, did I skip 3s? I think I skipped 3s. Let me redo 3s again, because I want to be sure. Yeah, so there's 3s here, here, 3s here, 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 3s. Yeah, why is there no 3 here? I don't know. I absolutely don't know. 3, 3, 3, 3. Okay, perfect, perfect. Let's do it here again. 3, 3. I must have skipped the 3s. And it's either of these 2. Oh, wait. once again, since it's only these two, it means there can't be a 3 here or here. So it has to be one of these two. Perfect. Okay, now we can actually try. So this should be an 8, apparently. Yep, according to my calculations. You see? And then if there's a box with only one of them, then you know it's that specific number. But you see now I'm kind of stuck. So here's 1, 2, or 9. Yeah, this is annoying. And the worst part is if I put a number in and it's wrong, it's gonna remove all the ones that were pencil marked in before. So you know what? Let me try doing a column here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6, 7. I see the 5 can't go here, here, or here. What about this one here? Or this one? I kind of want to gamble. So this one's 7 or 8. You know what? I'm feeling 7. No, I clicked 7. No way. Dude, because I clicked both of them at the same time. That's annoying. Now I have to put all the... Oh my gosh. Now I have to put all the 8s that I wasn't sure of. Ah. So frustrating. Okay. Because the problem is then it gets rid of all the other ones. So there could be an 8 where I have to redo it in these. Okay, here, no. What about in this box? Here, here. There could be 8 here, here, or here. There could be 8 in any of these. What about here? There could be an 8 in these two. Okay, perfect. Now we can go back. Oh, here it says 4. Perfect. So this is a 7. You see, I kind of gambled there, but sometimes you kind of have to gamble. You know, it's part of life. Let's see here. Here. 2 or 9. We're gonna gamble the 9. No, I don't want to gamble anymore because I know there's a logical way of doing it, but it's for some reason it's so much harder on the computer. You know what? Let's go for a little hint here. And the numbers in the highlighted areas. Okay, 1. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But they're not all in the same place. Already used in its... Oh! I see what they're saying. This certain thing cannot be 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 or 7 or 8. So it has to be 9. Oh, they do it by block basis. That's actually a great tip. That's I've never seen it this way. Wow, okay. So I have to look for specific cells that, like, that's a possible option. Specific cells in which, wow. That is so smart. So let's try finding 1. So because that's a 9. Okay. So let's go 1, 2, 3. So 5 or 6. No 5 or 6 here. No 5 or 6 here. 1, 2, 3. That was super smart. What if I try to do it again? Here maybe. 1, 2, 3. No. I'm trying to do their strategy. Oh, 1, 2, 3. There's no 4s. 4, 5, 6, 7. So 4 or 8, right? No. This one's 4, 8, or 6. But it has to be 4 or 8 here. Yeah, I usually get stuck. I'm not gonna lie. I don't see any one of them that have... I'm just gonna have to go for another hint. I'm just totally lost. To these cells and the highlighted areas. Okay. Last remaining cell. Dude, I need to get better at Sudoku. This is... Look, so the 9 can go here. Oh my gosh, of course. That's the last tip I forgot. That's also the last tip. Even if there's cells that have 2 numbers, if inside a whole block a number only appears once, then it has to be that number. Why doesn't it remove the 9 here? Like, this is so bad. Anyways, let me see if I can find an example so I can show it to you. 4 5 7 4 7 8. Dude, I don't know. Okay, let's try to do some 9s here. Tac tac could be either of these two. Here could be either of these two. You see, but it leaves the 9 here. This is so bad. This Sudoku is really, really bad. You know what? I honestly, I'm not enjoying this at all. Thought I would, but I'm really not. So, you know what? Because the time is going that fast, I'm just going to do one last tip. And if I can't get it after this, I'll just do a quick easy Sudoku because this is difficult. How do I not see that? I just don't know. Like, how am I not seeing that? 2. This has to be a 2 because that's the thing. Normally on the phone app, if you click the 9, it disappears. Like in this, but here it's not disappearing. You see, it says 2 and 9, so obviously it's a 2 here now. 5 8 9, but it can be. It's either 5 or 8. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna gamble. I'm gonna put 5. Okay, so it's 8. So this one has to be 5. I'm just gonna gamble because I don't know what else to do. This one has to be 4. Boom. Okay, whatever. I don't care. New game. I'm gonna do easy so I can finish in 2 seconds. Only 57% of people were able to solve an easy. Okay, that's crazy. 1 2 3 4. The 4 can't. Oh, 1 2 3 4 5 6. The 6 can go here. The 6 has to go here. 7 has to go here. So the 9 is here. 1 2. Where does the 2 go? 2 can't go here. 2 has to go here. 2 3 4 5 6 7 and 8. 8 is here, so the 8 goes here and the 7 goes here. Then 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1. Tac tac tac. 1 goes here. Tac 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 tac. 1 goes here. 2 2 2 goes here. 2 in this box. 2 2 2. It has multiple options. 2 has to go here. 1 2 3. Let's go to 4. 4 has to go here. 4 4 4 4 4. Okay, 4 we don't know. 4 we also don't know. Let's go to 5. 5 has to go here. Tuck tuck has to go here. 5 has to, oh, we're done with 5 6 has to go here. So the 9 has to go here. The 6 tuck. Let's see. Okay, I don't like the 6. What about the 7? 7 is gonna be easy. Then the 6 actually goes here. 7 is already in here. 1 2 3 4 5 6. It has to go here. 7 tuck 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 tuck. 7 is done. Let's go to 8. 1 2. Okay. 8 has to go here. So the 9 has to go here. Let's keep doing the 8s. Wait, I made a mistake? How did I make it? Oh my gosh, I made a mistake on an easy Sudoku. That is kind of humiliating. Perhaps I went too fast, which is a great life lesson. Don't rush through anything. 1 2. The 9 go here. All right, then boom, bam, bop. Bada bop, boom, pow. What are we missing? Let's go back to the 2. The 2 was uno, dos, tres. 4 5 6 7. We're missing 2. 8 here. We're missing it here. We still can't know. Okay, that's kind of annoying. 1 2 3 4 5 6. Where's the 6 in this box? I also can't know. I thought this was supposed to be easy. Come on. All right, let's just do the 3. I feel like the 3 might be the best. Yes, the 3 has to go here. What about it? What about in this one? It has to go here, which means in this one it has to go here, which means, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 has to go here. 1, 2, 3, 4 has to go here. 1, 2, we still don't know. 1, okay, 4. And this one, tack, tack, the 4 has to go up here. And then let's go to this 8 again. The 8 can't be there. Oh, the 8 has to go here. It has to go here. Oh, 8 has to go here. So, tack, tack, 8 has to go here. Now let's go back to the 3. 3, oh, it has to, oh no, there's already one here. Tack, has to go here. Let's go to the 2. Surely now I can solve it, right? Yeah, 2 has to go here. 6 goes here. 6 goes here then. And 6 goes here. 2 goes there. Oh, you see how much quicker that was? Oh, and now it's a 20-minute video. Well, I hope that was entertaining. Probably wasn't. I'm probably never going to do Sudoku again. It really requires me to think a lot. Therefore, I don't have much time for talking. And darn, is it just a lot. It's a lot. Yeah. Anyways, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you tomorrow if we can keep this streak going. So, peace out.